Shroomstomp here, and we are back on the ladder with the same old team, because why not? This team is cool. So we have an interesting balance-like looking team from my opponent. I mean, you can run some of these Pokemon more defensively as well, but it's only like real defensive Pokemon seems to be the Mandibuzz and maybe the Cobalion. So, all in all, pretty threatening, I would say. I think Rotom, all in all, is a pretty good lead against almost everything. I'm just going to Volt Switch. That looks pretty offensive. I don't think he would trick here, so I'm just going into Chansey. So that's great for me to get some early damage on that thing. And I don't know how to deal with that, to be completely honest. If he belly drums up, he might just win this game on the spot. Because Rotom doesn't do a lot with Volt Switch. So I'm actually just going to... Oh, that's bad. Just going to Seismic Toss, because I think if he belly jumped up and I went for Seismic Toss, then I think I would have put him in Volt Switch range and had a chance to win this. But now my chance isn't all... I mean, it's pretty good still, but like not as good against Nidoking anymore. Kind of don't want to go for Norgif and give him Justified. Yeah, let's just Leech Seed. Let's knock off now. Yeah, I figured he would switch out, which is good because now that greatly reduces the Nidoking's damage potential. But I don't know if Chansey is a switch, and I don't know, like Stealth Rocks, then I'm just like 45. I think like 2 Earth Power to Sludge Waves would do enough to KO it. But I also think like Chansey is at this point the one that I could like sacrifice the best, or is like the least has the least worth on my team. Focus Punch. Okay. That's an interesting strategy. I've never seen that before. So, I kind of want the box gone. But at the same time, it's also kind of risky because you could go for a Sludge Bomb, or I could go get a lot out of predicting and going for a Volt Switch on something else. Because nothing on his team really wants to take a Volt Switch, and that would kind of be a good way to, make some holes in his team. Yeah, but I'm still just going for defog. He's also thinking, oh, I lost the internet connection, you never know. This is a pretty big turn. If he just focus punches right now, like that would be an insane chat play. Like, but he can't really risk it, I think, because Nidoking is so good against my team right now. Like, it literally sweeps, um, yeah, I mean, almost everything. I mean, Conkeldurr can trade with it, but it, I don't know if it outcosts Dragalge, honestly. You know, with the life orb gone. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of, you know, some games are really decided in the first few turns of some big events. The Azumarill was just a gamble. If we went for Belly Drum, I think my only winning chance really was to Seismitoss in that turn. Um, yeah, of course, if I knew he wouldn't Belly Drum, of course I wouldn't have stayed in with Chansey. I would have just gone into Tangrowth, get some Rocky Helmet on him, and would have been so much better. Then the Nidoking wouldn't. I could always have a free switch into Nidoking. No, I wouldn't have a free switch into Nidoking. He would have focus punched me. Um, So maybe all in all, it was doomed. My chances was doomed. I don't know if he just left his PC. This is sad. I mean, I think we would have probably lost that game. So I don't know if I want to complain or not. In a certain sense, yes, because it was, I don't know, it's kind of sad to just have a game interrupted like that or ended like that, but I mean, we would have lost. Okay, yeah, a second game. This team looks more defensive, although you can definitely play a lot of sets more offensively or defensively, like Tapu Bulu can be played in both ways. The same with Jirachi or Salamence. A Salamence sweep looks pretty threatening. Yeah, all in all, this whole team. Or does it? I mean, honestly, I really think it's just the Salamence that looks threatening. What is he going to lead off with? I think he could lead off with Swampert. Let me just lead off with Dragalge. I think I play a bit too passively with this thing, and okay, might just go for Stealth Rocks. Yeah, the problem with toxic spikes is of course this toxicity which can just absorb them. So, and I don't want to go for Draco for Chip because although I could, no, let's just go for Flip Turn. Doom Desire, okay, that's interesting. Okay, I mean I have Jirachi and Chansey as potential Doom Desire switch ins and Rotom, so it actually doesn't look too threatening. But let's get some Stealth Rocks up. I'm not familiar with the Doom Desire set, or I don't even know if it's common. But I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty cool on paper. Okay, so his strategy is probably Doom Desire into close combat. And, well, Yeah, I don't really have a switch into that. I mean, Votorm might survive. I mean, Javachi is probably my best bet. And Javachi really doesn't look too good against him. Let's just U-turn. That's okay. To Swamp, but okay. Is Conkeldurr the play here? I think so, because well, it doesn't really have a switch in. Let's go for Facade. Okay, I predicted Tapu Bulu or Salamence, so. And that just dies in one hit. Okay, then it had to be like a 0 HP invested Tapu Bulu. Intimidate, interesting. Usually the Dragon Dance sets don't have Intimidate, and I quite like that because I fear the Dragon Dance set. And Tangrowth just eats it. He could still have like Flame Thrower, for example. So I don't really want to stay in, but yeah, Tangrowth might just single-handedly deal with the Salamence. Okay, he has Flamethrower. Good thing I switched out. So, what should I do now? Let's Volt Switch. Okay, he just stays in and takes it. He might have Roost. Okay. So how do I deal with that thing? And what is his last move? Like Draco Meteor? Okay, let's trick him. I mean, Charlescraft is pretty nice against many things, but I kind of have to. Or he could be Defog, of course. Yeah, he's probably Defog. But I kind of have to find a way to deal with Salamence. I can't just endlessly switch around. I mean, maybe I could, but it would be pretty boring. I hope I can heal my Rotom. That did a whole lot of damage. Like, this seems to be choice banded, actually. Where did his Stealth Rocks come from? Ah, Cobalium, okay. Jetzt Hydro Pump. Unfortunate. Can go into Chansey. Okay, he's going into a Swampert probably now. But that's okay, I have to heal up my Chansey first. Yeah, I don't know, I have to find a way to get my toxic spikes up at some point. Yeah, this is what the team is kind of lacking, like just toxic. I think Tangrowth could take an Ice Punch pretty well. Okay. Let's just Leech Seed. Okay. This Mon hasn't played yet. Interesting. I mean, Chansey probably just voids it. That's kind of bad, but I mean, he lost a good chunk at least. He might make a double. Or, I mean, just void switch. Also works. I don't know what set it is, but I feel like it's choice specs. Oh, my opponent just forfeited. I mean, this team puts in a lot of work, I think. But I kind of have to find a way to put Toxic in this team. I don't know. Let's see what I come up with. Yeah, I think I will use this team like 2 more times, or I don't know. Let's see.